Hello and welcome to this video tutorial from Computergaga.com, and in this video we are going to look at how to split the text and numbers from a cell into different columns using Excel VBA. So I've done a video in the past on achieving this objective using an Excel formula, and it was a little bit of a beast of a formula. I'll put a link to the video in the description of this one, but now we want to look at using a macro to solve this objective. So let's get going. So the aim here is to look through all the cells in column A and to separate the numbers and the text. The text will go in column B, the numbers will go in column C. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a mismatch of data here. Some of them begin with numbers, some of them begin with text. There's different lengths of numbers and text. This one here begins and ends with text with number in the middle. But regardless of the situation, all text goes in here, all numbers goes in here. That's the scenario we are going for. So let's start by going to the editor. I've already got a button here on the right that's going to run a macro. That's already been set up to save us some time here. So if I can click on Developer Visual Basic, I end up straight away in this environment, and I've already got the beginnings of a macro here. Just to save us a little bit of time in the video is the reasoning for this. So we've got this sub procedure, text and numbers, a variable to track the row number, and I've just got a basic framework here that's going to loop through each cell in column A. So that bit's done, and we can focus on the actual text and number extraction. Okay, so I want to start by just setting the starting row num as row 2 because on our spreadsheet we've got one header row and then they begin from row 2. Obviously bear in mind that your spreadsheet may have a slightly different setup to what this video demonstrates. But now that we've got this beginning of a loop that goes from the second row to the first empty one, through basic idea of a loop here to find the bottom, we want to loop through each character in those cells, check if it's a number or not, and then extract it to the appropriate column. So we're going to use a few different text functions here to help. We're going to use the mid function. We're also going to use the len function. These two you might be familiar with from Excel, as they are worksheet functions as well. We're also going to use one called isNumeric, which is how we're going to test if it's a number. So let me start by creating a variable. And this variable I'm going to call eachar, just for each character. And the data type will be an integer. And this variable is going to be to store each character as we check each individual one through a cell. Through a string, if you will. And I'm going to use a for loop to do this. For char equals 1, start from the first character in the cell, 2, len, the length of that string, the total number of characters, and I'm using a cells object, just like above here, to walk through that. So here we have the begin and end of a loop. Just need one more bracket for my len function there. But next, here we have a simple little for next loop going from the first character in the cell to the total number of characters in that cell. And I'm using the cells object for my kind of counter loop technique here. If any of this is a bit fuzzy to you, I'll put a link to my Excel VBA course in the description of this video. So you will be encouraged to check that out. If you need to build a foundation of your Excel VBA skills, then that'll be a good place to start. Otherwise, continuing with this, we now need to test each character. So we're looping through each character in that cell. I'll now use an if statement to do that, using the isNumeric function, as I mentioned I would. And the mid function is going to be used to extract one character at a time and then test if it's a number. So the string is the cells object again here. We can use variables and stuff to tidy this kind of work up as well. but I'm quite happy at the moment doing it this way, I feel. So here we go. We have a mid function looking at that string, so the current row in the first column. What character? I've got this eChar variable that's walking through each character at a time, so whatever that currently says. Now for the first one to the last one, and that one's testing it. And then a number on the one there to say one character at a time. The length of the string, one character. Let's get rid of this message. And then we're going to say equals true. So is that true? That is a number. Then let me put in my end if at this point. And if we can walk back over to the left. That may be slightly off my screen. There you go, but not too much. So if that is true, if that character is a number, well, if it's a number, I want to put it into the third column. Let me just remind ourselves of what we have here. If I just zoom out of this, and if we can just switch back to our Excel workbook, column 2 is where we're putting the text. Column 3 is where we're putting the numbers. So, if the number is true, then I'm going to take that little bit of code and copy that. Then in the third column, that's where the numbers are going. Let it equal whatever there currently is in that cell, because we may have extracted some numbers already by this point. And I'm going to concatenate onto that. So that was the line continuation character there. So I can continue on to the next line. And we're going to put in the mid function. I'm going to go and copy that as well. This is complain as soon as I click away from it. But I'll just tell that to be quiet. And then I'll go and try and take that. Mid. Oh, that bit. I'm going to nick that and paste that in. And then we're going to have the else statement. And that is pretty much the same as this one, but it's going to be column 2. So if it's not a number, it's therefore text. And if that's the case, put that character in column 2. I change these 2 threes to a 2. And here we have it. So that is our finishing code. Got the loop for all the cells, a for loop going through each character in that cell. Each one gets tested to see if it's a number. And if it is, it goes in column 3. And if it's not, it goes in column 2. If I zoom out of this macro and close that window down. And I've already got this button, as I say, that can run that macro. So if I give it a click, it then rips out all the text into column B, all the numbers into column C, even in difficult situations like this one, where it's concatenated the G and the H and then tagged that B on the end. The 2019 was identified as numeric and dumped into C. And this is an example of an Excel VBA macro to accomplish that job. I hope you found this video useful. Please check out some of our other videos on our YouTube channel and come check us out at Computergaga.com.